We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well.
They've got to be feeling the effects of their schedule right now. This will be their third game in just 4 days. So a rough stretch for them. They just got to power through it.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
I love it. Giannis is in attack mode like that and gets to the rim so quick.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And here's Milwaukee now, following the score by Atlanta. Back to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. Kuzma. The rebound by Atlanta. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
It would have been really nice to get that win on the road, but no team ever happy with a loss. Put up a good fight. And they had nothing to hang their heads on after that one.
Offensive rebound. Here's Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Outside Young. Pass to Reza Shea. Back to Young. The baseline, Jay. Jump shot is good.
Assist goes to.
I don't know if any shot's a good shot, but Trae Young willing to take any shot he gets.
Now Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's Reza Shea. He takes it in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And out on the wings, Zach Reza Shea has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, BA, this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite. Reza Shea does things with the ball in his hands that not many of these rookies can do. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Young. And they're able to recover. Back to Okongwu. Good work defensively by Lopez.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Lillard. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Sinks it from distance.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Antetokounmpo. That's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Kuzma for 3. They get it back. Here's Antetokounmpo. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Okongwu, no good.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Here's Young. Here's Gay. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And the basket is good. Here's Lillard. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Fires away from way outside. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Prince. Goes back up. Over to the wing. Lopez for 3. Counted from distance. Lopez has got 6.
Good soft hands there from Lopez, efficient in the catch and shoot motion.
The 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
3 points.
17 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the floater. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
First team foul.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Line for the box.
And he makes the first.
Lopez.
Good on both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Young. Here's Gay. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Pass to Okongwu, who was stolen by Lillard. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Now here's Lillard. 7-point game, biggest lead so far.
Every so often.
Hawks trail by 9. Here's Young. Giannis with the rebound. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
And he's going for the lob. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
Drawing the foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
The 3 from Prince. On target from range.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now Young with a steal. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Gay. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket. Gay's got 5 points.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and...
Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get it.
Young. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Okongwu. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis able to get stops from anywhere on the court.
Back to Lillard. Free ball from Lillard. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
On the wing, Kuzma takes a 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the
Hawks
first
trail
half.
by 13.
2 minutes.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level.
It's Prince on the wing. Lillard outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Puts up a deep 3. Gay with a rebound. And Atlanta with possession here. They trail by 11.
And Daniels doesn't mess around. When he's charging inside, he's focused on the flush.
Kuzma outside. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Kuzma's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the middle. Here's Gay. Milwaukee with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
Well, maybe they went into that game thinking rebounding not something they needed to focus on. They absolutely did.
It's rebounded by Rizachet.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in. Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Young looking around. Here's Rizachet. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
40.
And so it's Milwaukee in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back after this word. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Okongwu. Back to Young. Pass to Gay. Snatched away. And he's all alone. The 3 from Prince. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Prince has got 6 points.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Here's Young. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Lillard. Antetokounmpo, right side. Here's Lopez. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Well, no hesitation whatsoever from Brook Lopez at that range.
Prince grabs the miss. The Bucks leading by 18. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Down low. Here's Gay. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 9 points in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Trent for 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Atlanta calls timeout. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Atlanta making some changes. Here's Barlow. Nie, left side. Pass to Krejci. Clock at 4. The Hawks need to get one up here. Nie, that's good.
Assistant.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Antetokounmpo outside. And here's Green from the arc. He can't hit that time.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Man, misses. The Bucks leading by 14. Inside. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to LeVert. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
On the fast break, LeVert's energy is everything. He sticks with the play the whole way and sinks it.
Barlow. Rebounded by Green. Here's Milwaukee. They led by as many as 18. Here's Trent. And the Bucks miss again. Hawks trail by 12. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Let's watch Dame here. Trent outside. Pass to Lopez. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Trent on the wing. Back to Lillard. Clock at 6. To win the cold spell. Barlow grabs a miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up to the Milwaukee Bucks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
LeVert outside. Here's Barlow. Goes up. And no good. Trying to use the glass. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Back to Lillard. From downtown. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Niang. Antetokounmpo with the block. Pass to Trent. Lets it go from deep. LeVert with a rebound. Into Niang. And he drives in. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. No good on the quick three. Oh, they pick off the pass. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee leading by 19. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lillard outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. That one goes in. Lillard's got 19 points.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Man, misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Lillard with the ball. Outside for Green. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Lopez at that size has no
You have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
Double team on Lillard. From the arc. Rebounded by Daniels. Hawks trail by 21. And a final mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Out to the wing. Back to Young. Here's a Kongwu. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Lopez. Trent with room to shoot. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Trent's got his first basket.
And the mechanics on that shot from Trent look pretty darn good. He doesn't even have to think about it.
Gay misses.
And he's easily led. Tonight.
He's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bucks?
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. The body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Young misses. The Bucks leading by 23. To Lillard. Lopez with it. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got a clear path. Here's Daniels. Finished off the break.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
And the Bucks with the possession here. Trent outside. And here is Green. Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second team foul.
Looking at Trae Young, Brent, his teams always finish in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard. He came up with a ton of rebounds. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Trent from long range. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Trent's got 7 now in this quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Three-pointer. Gay misses.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal
And just a
foul.
great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Pass to Lopez. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball.
Hawks ball.
29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Krejci. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. 24 seconds. And here is Antetokounmpo. Out to Lillard. The three is up. Knocks down the triple.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So this one belongs to the Bucks, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans.